India, a land of vibrant colors, sacred temples, and warm smiles. But beneath this beauty lies a dark underbelly that few dare to speak of. Poverty still runs rampant. The caste system continues to oppress millions. And somewhere in the shadows, crimes are silently committed. Join me as we delve into the dark side of India, where the raw truths will leave you shocked. If you enjoyed this video, please comment with the number 1. If you didn't like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. India, a land steeped in over 5,000 years of history, boasts one of the world's oldest and most captivating civilizations. Its ancient landmarks, such as the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and numerous magnificent forts, stand as majestic testaments to the grandeur of bygone dynasties. From the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas to the sun-kissed beaches of Goa, India's diverse landscapes captivate travelers from around the globe. A melting pot of cultures, religions, and languages, India offers a kaleidoscope of experiences, from vibrant festivals bursting with color and energy to a rich tapestry of traditions and customs. Yet, beneath the surface of this vibrant and enchanting nation lie hidden realities that often go unnoticed by the casual observer. India grapples with deeply rooted social issues, including a disturbingly high rate of violence against women, which sadly earns it the unfortunate title of the country with the highest number of reported rape cases. The sprawling slum of Dharavi, the largest in the world, reveals the stark contrast between poverty and prosperity that exists within the country. Additionally, while the practice of eating with one's hands is a cultural norm for many Indians, it can be a surprising and intriguing custom for those unfamiliar with it. To truly understand India, it is essential to delve deeper and explore the complexities that exist beyond its picturesque facade. By examining 23 peculiarities that shed light on the country's darker aspects, we can gain a more comprehensive understanding of its multifaceted nature. Join us on a journey to uncover the hidden truths of India, where beauty and darkness intertwine and cultural nuances challenge our preconceived notions. Number 22. An Indian woman is raped every 15 minutes. Statistics show that approximately every 15 minutes, an Indian woman is raped, not to mention the many unreported cases. Amnesty International asserts that the Indian government has failed to effectively enforce laws against crimes targeting women. According to India's National Crime Data Bureau, the number of cases of coercion increased by 50 from 2011 to 2016. On average, about 25,000 coercion cases are recorded each year. Some statistics show that almost all perpetrators are people known to the victims. Recently, an actress on her way home after filming was ambushed by a group of men who forced her driver to continue driving while they carried out their heinous act for 2 hours. They recorded the incident to blackmail and silence the victim. Preliminary police investigations revealed that the perpetrator was previously her driver. Women in India are not safe outside their homes. The coercion took place right on the bus, and even Indian officials said that public places in this country may not be safe for women. Many streets lack adequate lighting, and there is a shortage of public toilets for women. When harassment occurs in public areas, bystanders often do not intervene to avoid conflict, and because they tend to blame the victim. One reason for the prevalent rape cases in India is the gender imbalance, similar to China. This imbalance results in men struggling to find wives in both India and China. Furthermore, the deeply entrenched patriarchal culture in India leads many men to believe they have the right to oppress women. Conversely, many women adopt a submissive attitude and do not dare to oppose the injustices they face. Number 21. Indian women do not use paper when going to the toilet. In 2013, the Hindu reported that nearly half of India's population defecated in open fields, riversides, and other open spaces. The lack of toilets, along with inadequate sewage, water supply, and cleaning products, makes it easy for diseases to spread, severely affecting women and children. To address this, in 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Clean India mission, aiming to build over 100 million toilets nationwide. The World Bank estimates that now only 15% of India's population defecates. Interestingly, local women never use paper after going to the toilet. This practice stems from India's strong religious culture. Toilets are considered dirty, but toilet paper symbolizes purity, so it is not disposed of in toilets. So how do they clean themselves after using the toilet? They use their left hand and then wash it thoroughly. Visitors to India might feel uneasy about shaking hands with locals, but this is normal in India. However, wealthier individuals often have a hose beside their toilet for cleaning. What would you think if you saw this? Share your thoughts below. I find it quite alarming. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't, let us know what we can do better in the comments. We're always looking to improve. Number 20. The world's most polluted river. Originating from the Himalayas in northern India and flowing east and south through Bangladesh, the Ganges River is considered a sacred flow that washes away human sins according to Hindu beliefs. It provides water for about 400 million Indians, but receives a large volume of industrial waste and sewage from humans and livestock. Pollution levels in the Ganges spike during the pilgrimage season in May and June, when thousands of people flock to the river. Pilgrims use the water for drinking or bathing, believing the sacred flow will cleanse their sins. Large steps, fixed nets, and railings are installed along the riverbank to help people safely drink the water. Souvenir shops along the river sell plastic bottles for those who wish to take water home. About 500,000 pilgrims visit Rishikesh annually. However, the city's sewage treatment plant only serves 78,000 people. Public toilets built by the government can overflow during minor rains, leading sewage directly into the river. Scientists point out that even the upper reaches of the Ganges, unaffected by pollution, contain high levels of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Despite experts' warnings, many Indians do not seem concerned about the river's pollution. Hindus have a custom of cremating the deceased and letting the ashes flow into the river. However, the bodies of children and women are often thrown directly into the Ganges, making it common to see floating corpses. Despite the filth, some people visit the Ganges when they are ill, drink its water, and pray, believing they will be healed. Despite the filth, some people visit the Ganges when they are ill, drink its water, and pray, believing they will be healed. If someone commits a sin, they also bathe in the Ganges, convinced that the holy water can cleanse their transgressions. Number 19. The world's largest slum. Have you seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire? Comment below. The Dharavi slum in Mumbai, India's financial capital, houses about 1 million people. Dharavi has an area equal to 3/4 of Central Park in New York City, USA. This place was once the setting for the movie Slumdog Millionaire, directed by Danny Boyle, which won an Oscar in 2008. Tourists are advised to avoid entering Dharavi on their own because they may get lost, robbed, or take other risks. The slum consists mainly of dilapidated houses and dirty, narrow alleyways. Dharavi has long been a symbol of poverty in central Mumbai. Residents do not have private bathrooms. It is estimated that there is only one toilet for every 100 households. Though small in area, Dharavi's population density is 10 times that of the rest of Mumbai. Residents live in poor sanitary conditions and face daily hardships. They wash clothes, cook, bathe, and perform other activities right outside their homes near pottery workshops. People live amidst the heat from kilns and thick black smoke. The area is set to be redeveloped after billionaire Gautam Adani's company won a $613 million bid to revamp the slum. While residents eagerly await the cleanup of their squalid homes, some are worried about the potential consequences of such changes on their lives and livelihoods. Eating with hands. Across the world, people have developed unique ways to enjoy meals. In India, eating with hands instead of cutlery is common. While this may seem unusual to some, for billions, eating with hands is not only practical, but also deeply rooted in tradition. This practice dates back thousands of years, originating from ancient teachings that each finger represents one of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. This symbolic connection adds a spiritual dimension to the act of eating, making it an integral part of food preparation and consumption. Many believe that using hands to touch food allows you to fully appreciate its flavors. Eating with hands is also seen as a gesture of respect towards the food and those who prepared it. The right hand is always used for eating, as it is considered cleaner, while the left hand is used for other tasks and is discouraged from being used for eating. What do you think of this culture? Comment below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you didn't, let us know what we can do better in the comments. We're always looking to improve. Pesticides in soft drinks. Globally, health concerns regarding regular consumption of soft drinks usually focus on high sugar content or artificial sweeteners. However, in India, the two most popular soft drink brands, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, face a more alarming issue: the presence of pesticides. Numerous reports and independent studies have found traces of pesticides, including herbicides, in these soft drinks. These findings have raised serious consumer safety concerns and questioned the transparency of the food industry. In the early 2000s, the Center for Science and Environment tested several soft drink brands, including Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Results showed high levels of pesticides in some samples, leading to public outrage and calls for stricter regulations. Coca-Cola and Pepsi refuted these allegations, asserting that their products meet Indian and international safety standards. They argued that the pesticide levels found were within permissible limits set by regulatory authorities. However, many consumers and health experts believe that any amount of pesticides in food and beverages is unacceptable. Further studies have produced varying results, making it difficult to reach a definitive conclusion about the extent of the risk. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts below. The most air polluted in the world. Among these cities, New Delhi suffers from the most severe pollution due to crop burning in nearby areas. Indoor air quality during winter has been found to be 15 worse than outside, effectively causing soot to cling to walls. In fact, across India, indoor air is 41 dirty during these months and even up to 48 worse. Exposure to fine dust can impair cognitive and immune functions, leading to lung and heart disorders. According to a 2021 study by the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago, poor air quality could reduce the lifespan of Delhi residents by up to 9 years. Doctors have also noted an increase in skin diseases. Additionally, an analysis of 25 studies published in Down to Earth Journal indicates that poor air quality can lead to premature births, stillbirths, developmental delays, stunted growth in children, and even death. Air pollution in this country is so severe that elementary schools in India's capital have to close. Many people struggle to breathe and flock to hospitals, while those with means flee the choking city. Students in the capital joke that smokers don't need to spend money on cigarettes. All they need to do is step outside and inhale air equivalent to smoking 30 cigarettes a day. Despite this, India has yet to address one of the root causes of pollution. Crop farmers acknowledge the environmental harm, but finding solutions is difficult due to a lack of government support. About 85 farmers in India operate on a small scale, and hiring cleanup machinery is costly and involves long waits. Marriage in India. The Indian marriage system is a complex tapestry interwoven with tradition, modernity, and troubling issues. On one hand, it symbolizes family bonds, cultural values, and the preservation of community identity. On the other hand, it harbors dark corners, where individual voices are stifled and happiness is traded for outdated customs. A long-standing feature of Indian marriages is family-arranged matches based on factors such as religion, social status, and economics. However, alongside the benefits of stability and harmony, arranged marriages can also restrict freedom of choice and compromise personal happiness. Despite legal prohibitions, a practice of forcing women, especially young girls, into marriage persists, particularly in rural areas. Child marriages rob girls of their childhood and educational opportunities, pushing them into cycles of poverty and gender inequality. A persistent issue in Indian marriages is the dowry system, where the bride's family must provide assets or money to the groom's family. Though legally banned, this practice continues, creating financial burdens for the bride's family and leading to violence against women. Number 14. Leading the world in population growth. India's population is growing at a rapid pace, ranking first in growth rate and second only to China in population size. Projections indicate that India will soon surpass China to become the most populous country on the planet, with over 1.3 billion people. India's population constitutes a significant portion of the global population. This population growth is influenced by high birth rates, increasing life expectancy, and improvements in healthcare. However, alongside these challenges, India has made significant strides in managing this growth, particularly in education, healthcare, and family planning. The increasing population leads to rising demands for food, water, housing, education, and healthcare, which can strain the country's available resources. High unemployment rates can result in social unrest and increased crime. Growing energy and resource needs can lead to environmental pollution and climate change. To address these challenges, India needs to continue investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure while promoting sustainable economic growth and job creation. Number 13. Caste discrimination in India. India is a country of immense diversity in culture, religion, race, and language. Hinduism, the largest religion in India with 966 million followers, plays a key role in shaping the social structure of the country. The caste system, or Varna, is a complex and enduring aspect of Indian society. It divides society into different classes based on occupation, lineage, and social status. Although officially abolished in 1947, the caste system continues to influence all aspects of life in India, from marriage and education to employment and economic opportunities. The four main castes in the Varna system are Brahmins priests, Kshatriyas nobles and warriors, Vaisyas Ahayas artisans, merchants and farmers, and Shudras laborers. Additionally, there is a fifth caste, not officially recognized in scriptures, the Dalits or untouchables who are considered outside society and perform tasks deemed unclean such as waste removal and garbage collection. The caste system is a significant barrier to India's development. Recent surveys show that caste-based discrimination is not diminishing, but rather worsening. The 2022 census revealed that lower caste individuals, especially Dalits, face severe discrimination and rank lowest in criteria like access to education, healthcare, and employment. Social injustices related to lower castes occur continuously, regardless of whether in urban or rural areas, reflecting societal tensions in modern India. Leading the world in income inequality. According to the 2024 Global Rich List, published by the Huron Research Institute, India currently has 271 billionaires, ranking third after China with 818 and the United States with 800. Industrial tycoons like Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani, and Sachin Jindal are joining the ranks of the world's richest individuals, such as Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. This should have made the country wealthier, but wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few, a tiny fraction compared to India's population of over 1.3 billion. Along with the increase in billionaires, India's wealth gap is among the highest. Economists have concluded that the wealth and income of the richest 1% of Indians have skyrocketed. However, this is not good news, as the wealth is not evenly distributed. According to an Oxfam report, despite being one of the world's fastest-growing economies, India also leads the world in income inequality. This issue has worsened over the past 30 years. The report notes that 77% of India's GDP belongs to the wealthiest 10. The total private wealth of Indian billionaires is estimated to be more than double the personal wealth held in Australia, Germany, and the UK. Meanwhile, 73% of the wealth generated in 2023 was owned by the richest 1% population. Additionally, India's healthcare system pushes approximately 63 million people into poverty each year due to high medical treatment costs. There are individuals whose wealth is generated through crony capitalism and inheritance are becoming richer at a much faster rate, while the poor struggle to earn basic wages and access quality health and education services. Number 11. The place that defies gravity. Located in the Ladakh region of India, Magnetic Hill attracts tourists due to the strange phenomenon where vehicles appear to move uphill on their own, even with the engines off. Many locals believe this road is a mystical path to heaven, while scientists offer more plausible explanations. Despite the biting cold, with temperatures dropping to 1 degree Celsius, visitors flock here to witness this intriguing occurrence. On the way, you will easily spot signs guiding you to this unique spot. Turn off your car's engine, set it to neutral, and watch the vehicle seemingly move uphill in a bizarre manner. This phenomenon is an optical illusion caused by the combination of the landscape and the horizon being obscured by the surrounding hills. When viewed from this spot, the gentle slope ahead is actually a downhill stretch, creating the illusion of the car moving against gravity. The mystery of Magnetic Hill has sparked various theories. Some locals believe in the stairway to heaven theory, claiming this road leads righteous souls to heaven. Another theory suggests that the hill has a magnetic force so strong it can affect aircraft operations, although this has not been verified. The most widely accepted scientific explanation is due to the Cyclops Hill effect. This occurs when the horizon is obscured by the surrounding hills, deceiving the driver's visual perception into thinking they are going uphill. Number 3 of the Skeleton Lake. Rupkund Lake, also known as the Skeleton Lake, is a glacial lake nestled amid the majestic Himalayas in the state of Uttarakhand, India. The lake, surrounded by rugged terrain, glaciers, and proud snow-capped peaks, sits at an altitude of 5,000 meters. Its remote and spectacular location attracts adventurers and trekkers from around the world. It is a popular destination for challenging forest treks. However, hidden beneath its tranquil beauty lies a gruesome secret. Hundreds of human skeletons have been found near its shores. The lake freezes over in winter, preserving the mysteries beneath its thick ice. When the snow melts, the human skeletons slowly emerge, creating a haunting scene. The mystery of these skeletons' origins has fascinated scientists and tourists for decades. In 1942, a forest ranger named Hari Kishan Madwal discovered Rupkund Lake and the human skeletons. Initially, authorities feared these were the remains of Japanese soldiers from World War II. However, upon examination, they determined that the skeletons were much older. In 2003, a research team from National Geographic discovered more human skeletons, some with flesh still intact. They also found artifacts such as wood, iron objects, arrows, leather, and rings. The origin of these skeletons remains a mystery. Some theories suggest a natural disaster, such as an avalanche or landslide, may have killed a group of pilgrims on their way to the Nanda Devi temple. According to local legend, the skeletons are the remnants of a pilgrimage led by Raja Jaztaval, the king of Kanai. The king and his entourage were supposedly killed by a hailstorm and snowstorm on their way to the Nanda Devi festival. Additionally, some believe the skeletons are victims of a sacrificial ritual to the goddess Nanda Devi. What do you think about these theories? Share your thoughts below. Number 9. The sacred cows of India. Cows in India are particularly revered and often seen wandering freely on streets and fields. This deep respect stems from Hindu traditions, where the cow is viewed as a symbol of fertility, motherhood, and life. According to the Vedas, the cow is a sacred gift from the gods, deserving of respect and reverence. Many Hindu gods are closely associated with cows, especially the god Krishna, who is often depicted as a cowherd. Hindus believe that caring for cows brings spiritual benefits and can improve their karma in the next life. Killing cows is illegal in most parts of India, with severe penalties, including imprisonment for violators. This has led to a significant increase in the number of cows roaming freely, sometimes causing traffic jams and other inconveniences in urban areas. Despite these challenges, cows play a crucial role in rural Indian life. They provide milk, a staple in the Indian diet, and are used to plow fields. Cow dung and urine are also used in traditional Hindu rituals and are believed to have purifying properties. Number A. The Temple of Rats. The Karni Mata Temple is an important Hindu shrine dedicated to the goddess Karni Mata, located about 30 km south of Bikaner. It is a significant pilgrimage site for the Sharan community, especially after access to Hinglaj Mata Temple in Pakistan was restricted due to the partition of India. What makes this temple famous is its nickname, the Temple of Rats. It attracts both pilgrims and tourists from around the world due to its unique residence, thousands of sacred rats known as kabas. These rats roam freely throughout the temple complex, including the main shrine. These rats roam freely throughout the temple complex, including the main kitchen, side rooms, and terrace areas. Visitors often provide them with various types of food. The rats near the statue of Karni Mata enjoy offerings such as coconut and milk, while others eat grains, fruits, vegetables, and water. The temple ensures their safety from predators like cats by employing guards. Interestingly, the temple's sacred rats are accustomed to human interaction. They run around freely, sometimes even sitting on the laps or shoulders of pilgrims as they sit in the temple. These friendly rodents do not hesitate to eat food from visitors' hands or from the same plate shared by temple priests. Sharing food with the rats is considered a great honor. According to temple rules, If a rat is accidentally harmed or killed, it must be replaced with a solid silver or gold rat. This tradition reflects the deep reverence and care for these special creatures. Today, around 20,000 rats live in the temple complex and are cared for by temple staff who treat them like family. Number 6. Frog marriages. Frog marriage is a unique tradition practiced in Assam, India. This ritual takes place during the dry summer months to pray for rain. Under the guidance of a village priest or elder, 2 frogs are caught and cleaned. They are then dressed in traditional Assamese wedding attire, adorned with makeup, and placed on a platform. The frogs are tied together with a red thread, and the priest conducts prayers to seek blessings from the rain god. The female frog's forehead is smeared with vermilion, symbolizing her becoming the wife of the male frog. After the prayers, the 2 frogs are released into a nearby pond or stream. It is believed that if the 2 frogs remain together after being released, it signifies that the rain god has accepted the prayer and rain will soon follow. Frog marriage is deeply rooted in Assamese customs and folklore. It stems from the belief that marrying 2 frogs will appease Varuna Deva, the rain god in Hindu mythology, and bring the necessary rainfall for crops. According to Assamese tradition, there is an ancestral poem describing how farmers communicate with the clouds, explaining that the croaking of frogs during the mating season will bring rain. Frog marriage is a testament to the deep faith of the Assamese people in the power of nature and their desire for a bountiful harvest. What do you think about frog marriage? Share your thoughts below. Number 6. The world's most mysterious tribe. Hidden within the Andaman Islands, North Sentinel Island is home to one of the world's most isolated tribes, the Sentinelese. This indigenous group has lived on the island for an astounding 60,000 years. They are believed to be direct descendants of the first human migrants from Africa and have maintained a traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle for millennia. The Sentinelese primitive tools and weapons to hunt and gather food from their surroundings. Their remarkable adaptability and resilience were demonstrated when they survived the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004. In respect of the Sentinelese's desire for isolation, the Indian government has enforced strict regulations prohibiting anyone from approaching the island within a 5 nautical mile radius. This precaution was implemented after several attacks on outsiders, culminating in the killing of an American missionary in 2018. Isolation has protected the Sentinelese from diseases for which they have no immunity. Contact with outsiders could lead to the tribe's complete annihilation. Thus, their culture, language, and way of life remain largely a mystery. What do you think about this tribe? Share your thoughts below. Number 5. Shani Shingnapur, the village without doors, located in Maharashtra, India. Shani Shingnapur is a unique village famous for its houses without doors. In a world where crime rates are rising and security is paramount, this village challenges conventional notions of safety. The belief in Lord Shani, the Hindu god of justice and karma, is the foundation of Shani Shingnapur's existence. The villagers believe that Shani will protect them from all harm, rendering doors unnecessary. Legend has it that hundreds of years ago, a mysterious black stone appeared on the riverbank near the village. When villagers touched the stone, it began to bleed. They believed it was an incarnation of Shani and built a temple to worship him. Faith in Shani has become an integral part of life in Shani Shingnapur. Not only do the villagers keep their houses open, but even banks and shops in the village have no security doors. Remarkably, the village has maintained its safety for decades with almost no reports of theft. The residents of Shani Shingnapur believe that their faith in Shani protects them from wrongdoers. In recent years, there have been a few isolated incidents of theft in Shani Shingnapur. These incidents have raised concerns about the village's safety and questioned the effectiveness of blind faith. In 2010, there was a theft of over $500 in cash from the village. Later, a retired government official had jewelry, a mobile phone, and $750 in cash stolen. Number 4. Mexazimpales as exerdian. The importance of milk and dairy products play a crucial role in the Indian diet. However, the dairy industry faces numerous challenges related to food safety, affecting consumer health and hindering the industry's potential growth. Surprisingly, India is the world's largest milk producer, accounting for over 20% of global production. Yet, it struggles with milk contamination issues. It is estimated that about 10 of milk samples tested in the country contain harmful substances such as antibiotics and pesticides, posing serious health risks to consumers. The problem mainly arises from a significant portion of milk being produced by small-scale farmers or local dairy companies, where quality control measures and food safety regulations are often inadequate. The lack of effective oversight in this informal sector leads to milk being adulterated with harmful additives to increase profits. In major cities like Delhi, milk and dairy products are among the most contaminated food items. A survey by the Delhi Food Safety Department revealed that 477 out of 2888 milk samples tested did not meet quality standards, highlighting the severity of the issue. Despite these challenges, India remains the largest milk producer in the world, with production increasing by over 4% for the past 2 decades. However, this rapid expansion has put pressure on the country's food safety infrastructure, leading to gaps in monitoring and enforcement. Rain capital. Many people might think of England, with its persistent drizzle, as a symbol of the nation. However, in reality, the title of wettest place on earth belongs to a small village in India called Mazandaram. This place boasts an average annual rainfall of up to 467 inches, about 11,872 mm, twice as much as London's 23 inches, and far exceeding New York City's record of 46.6 inches in 1985. As a result, Mazandaram has been recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the wettest place on Earth. This village is nestled in the mountainous region of northeast India. In 1985, Mazandaram witnessed a record rainfall of 26,000 mm over 1,000 inches, equivalent to enough water falling from the sky each day to fill 10 bathtubs. The monsoon season in India lasts for 6 months, from May to October, bringing heavy rains across the country. However, Mazandaram regularly receives the highest rainfall, especially in the peak months of June and July. The average rainfall during these 2 months is up to 2275 inches, about 57 meters. In the face of these torrential rains, the locals have developed unique ways of life to adapt. They create traditional umbrellas from banana leaves and bamboo, allowing them to use both hands comfortably and strong enough to withstand strong winds. Life in Mazandaram is not for the faint of heart. However, for the residents here, these downpours are an indispensable part of life. The sound of raindrops, the rustling of moss, and the humid atmosphere create a unique symphony, setting off the majestic natural scenery of Mazandaram. Number 2 of the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal, India's symbol of eternal love, is facing an invisible but extremely dangerous enemy: environmental pollution. This magnificent white marble structure, built in the 17th century by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, is now turning yellow and green under the impact of increasing air pollution. The main cause of this degradation is pollutants such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. When these substances act on calcium carbonate marble, they create stubborn stains that detract from the Taj Mahal's pristine beauty. Airborne dust also contributes to this problem, adhering to the marble surface and obscuring the intricate patterns. The Indian government has taken some measures to protect the Taj Mahal from pollution, including establishing a buffer zone around the monument with strict emission standards. However, due to the rapid pace of industrialization and urbanization in neighboring areas, air pollution levels continue to rise, posing a serious threat to the beauty and longevity of the Taj Mahal. Number 1. Hindu temples. India is home to over 1.1 billion Hindus, out of 1.2 billion worldwide, earning it the title of Land of Temples. With over 90% of the population following Hinduism, India boasts a vast number of temples, estimated at around 3 million, and this number is constantly increasing as new temples are continuously being built. Hindu temples in India are myriad, ranging from grand and ornate structures to small and simple temples. Each temple has its own unique beauty, reflecting the beliefs and cultural values of the local community. However, they all serve a common purpose: to connect people with the gods and sacred spirits. India is a testament to the deep reverence for Hinduism. A prime example is the holy city of Varanasi, home to 23,000 Hindu temples, demonstrating a strong commitment to building and maintaining places of worship for the community. In addition to Hindu temples, India also boasts over 300,000 mosques serving the Muslim community in the country. This diversity of religious architecture is a testament to India's rich culture and diverse tapestry of faith. Bonus: exploring the dark side of India isn't just about uncovering unsettling truths. It's also about learning valuable lessons that can be applied to our own lives and societies. Here are a few key takeaways. India's vast cultural tapestry teaches us the importance of embracing diversity in all its forms. By appreciating and respecting different cultures, beliefs, and traditions, we can foster a more inclusive and harmonious society. The issues faced by women in India highlight the need to challenge harmful social norms and stereotypes. By advocating for gender equality and empowering women, we can create a safer and more equitable world. Address poverty and inequality. The stark realities of poverty in India serve as a reminder of the importance of addressing economic disparities and ensuring that everyone has access to basic necessities and opportunities. Protect the environment. The pollution threatening the Taj Mahal underscores the urgent need to protect our environment and cultural heritage from the damaging effects of industrialization and urbanization. Value cultural heritage. India's rich history and architectural wonders remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for future generations. By valuing and protecting historical sites, we can maintain a connection to our past and learn from it. The incidents in Shani Shingnapur encourage us to question blind faith and critically evaluate the beliefs and practices that shape our lives. By seeking knowledge and understanding, we can make informed decisions and avoid potential harm. The resilience of the people of Masanram in the face of extreme weather conditions demonstrates the importance of adaptability and resourcefulness in overcoming challenges. By reflecting on these lessons, we can gain valuable insights into the complexities of human society and work towards creating a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. For conclusion, so we've explored the dark side of India. What do you think about these things, or do you want to visit India to experience it? Do you want us to do a topic other than this? Remember to comment and share with me.